Whoever invented this is a fucking genius. The bus rolled down the dark stretch of Highway 41, its headlights cutting narrow tunnels through the fog. It was nearly 2 a.m., and only 3 passengers remained. An old man in a flannel shirt, a woman tapping nervously at her phone, and Evan, who sat near the back, half asleep. Outside, the world was nothing but empty fields and leafless trees. The driver, a broad-shouldered man with a flat cap, announced over the crackling intercom, "Last stop before Mill Creek. Anyone getting off?" No one answered. The bus slowed as it approached a lonely wooden sign that read, "Devil's Bend." The driver muttered something under his breath and pressed the brakes harder than necessary. The old man looked up, frowning. The bus hissed as it stopped. Through the fogged windows, Evan saw a woman standing alone by the roadside. She wore a long, pale dress that looked like it belonged in another century. Her hair was dark and wet, plastered against her face. She didn't shiver, though the night was freezing. The driver hesitated. Then the doors opened with a squeal. She stepped aboard slowly, water dripping onto the rubber floor. Her eyes were pitch black, reflecting no light. She moved past the driver without a word and sat in the seat directly across from Evan. The moment she sat down, the bus lights flickered. The air grew colder. Evan shifted uncomfortably. His seatbelt buckle suddenly felt like ice against his leg. The woman tapping on her phone whispered, "Did anyone else see?" But the lights went out completely. For 3 seconds, there was only the sound of the bus engine and the woman's wet breathing. When the lights came back on, the old man was gone. His flannel jacket lay neatly folded on his seat. "Where did he go?" Evan muttered. The bus hadn't stopped. There was no way he could have left. The driver didn't respond. His knuckles were white on the steering wheel. Evan's eyes darted to the mysterious woman. She was staring at him now. Her face had changed. Her mouth stretched unnaturally wide, splitting her cheeks in a silent grin. Her black eyes locked onto his. The woman with the phone screamed. Evan turned. She was gone too. Her phone clattered to the floor, the screen flashing. No signal. Panic surged through Evan. He lunged toward the driver. "Stop the bus!" The driver finally spoke, voice trembling. "I can't. Not until the last stop." Evan looked out the windshield. The fog thickened, swallowing the road. The world outside looked wrong. The trees leaned inward, forming a tunnel of twisted branches. The woman in white rose from her seat. Each step she took toward him made the lights dim. The bus engine sputtered. Evan backed away. "Stay away from me." Her voice finally emerged. A wet, gurgling whisper. "You're the last one." The lights went out again. When the bus finally pulled into Mill Creek Station at 2:37 a.m., it was empty. The doors opened automatically and a single puddle of muddy water dripped down the steps onto the pavement. The driver was never found. Neither were the passengers, but on foggy nights, travelers say they can still see Bus 41 rolling down Devil's Bend, lights flickering, seats filled with shadows.